Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you had a really good one. We've got a special edition today. Sean can't be here, so instead we have a unique edition featuring myself, John, and my father, Papa Dave. So let's see the three beers that we've decided to review. So is that what the camera is?
Yep, there we are. There's a can. And I think it looks...
Oh, we haven't started yet. We haven't started yet.
Oh, yeah?
No.
Oh, right.
I've just got to do an intro. So, hello. Welcome to John and Papa Dave. Afternoon.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
So, you're standing in today for Sean because he can't make it, and we're going to go through three beers today. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Cool. So before we get going, what's the bit on the hat for?
Well, the hat is because when I was checking it all out, I had to, because my bald head it was shining so much that it was reflected in my glasses.
That's a fair shout. So thank you for that. Making sure that
That's
we can
all right.
a true reflection rather than just the sun.
That's correct.
Brilliant. Cool. So we're going to go through three beers.
Yep.
It's Hotter Than the Sun is the first one, is it?
Yes.
And
Yep.
can you tell me where did you get your beers from? Who was, how did they come about to be in your possession?
My son and daughter-in-law gave them to me.
That's very nice of them, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, well, I think it's excellent.
Yeah, it is excellent.
I think, because as you get older, we can't afford all these luxuries like these beers.
Yeah, I know. Strange fangled things, aren't they, nowadays?
Yes, they are. I will agree.
Brilliant. So I'll tell you what, shall we go with the first one then?
Yeah, go on.
And it's this one, which is, I think, what you've got in front of you. We can't see that. How can you put yours up? It's this one. It's Hotter Than the Sun.
Yep.
What's the percentage, Dad?
This percentage is 7.4%.
Yeah. Are you able to deal with that?
I'm not going to drink all of it.
Well,
That's why
because that's the whole point.
I will drink some of it, but not all of it, because I've got 3 separate glasses here. So
Oh, that's very posh.
yeah.
I've only got the one.
Yes.
Right
Yeah.
then. So shall we have a look at the can, see what you think?
Well, I if it was on the shelf,
yeah,
and I would look at it, and I'd say, "Oh, yeah, I'll have a go at that." I would. So I'm gonna. Do you want me to give it a mark?
Well, yeah, you can do.
Well, I would go for about 8 for the can.
8. That's quite a high score already. So the can design for me, I think that's Alan Partridge on the side.
Could well be.
It looks like Alan Partridge.
Yeah.
And if it's Hotter Than the Sun, I'm slightly worried about what I'm going to taste. But I've got to say, it is a stick-on, so I can't give it a 10. So it's not actually straight on the can, it's a label stuck on.
Yeah.
But I do love the cartoony feel about it. So like you, I'm going to give that an 8. Papa Dave. There we go.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you, John. Yeah.
Right then, here's the big moment.
Oh.
Do you want to crack it open?
Yep, I will crack it open.
Oh. Did you say the cat's in the room as well?
Yep.
Whereabouts is he fast asleep?
Harvey's in the room. He'll be here till about 4:30, 5, and then he'll go home.
All right. So it's not your cat then?
No, it's not my cat. It's Harvey's, our friend's cat.
Okay.
And he comes over away from the dog because the dog keeps chasing him. So he comes over for a little peace and quiet.
So
Right.
he's... so you've gone for a big glass then for this one?
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed in that actually, because I was expecting, mind you, the bubbles are coming up in the west.
They are.
But
they are.
I was expecting it to be a bit more clear. It's a bit cloudy.
Well, it is a hazy. It's a DDH, which is a double hazy. No, I know. This is probably the first DDH that you've had, actually.
Actually, you're right though. I've never
Yep.
had it before.
Because you're probably more of a
So-
stout man, aren't you? Really?
Oh, I am. Yeah, but well, willing to try.
So
Willing to
look then, it doesn't take your fancy.
Looking at that, well, I've got a nice head of mine, which I quite like.
Yeah.
And
It might be
smells
where you just
quite
poured it.
nice.
Now I know where I
Smells-
get my pouring from, Dad. It's from you.
No.
So look
I'll have a
wise,
look.
I'm okay with that. I'm going to give that an 8.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to give that an 8,
well,
Papa Dave.
I'm gonna give that. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna give that. I'll give it a 6.
A 6. That's fair enough.
Yeah, that's an 8. There. I'll give that a 6. The taste.
Go on then. Give it a go.
I don't know about that. I'll better have another taste.
Oh, that sounds like a good thing then.
Yeah. I'll do that.
So it feels like it's got a sharp, like bitter taste as an aftertaste to it.
No,
No?
not at all.
Are you not finding that at all?
No, I'm not finding that. I find it rather smooth in that respect.
Interesting.
Quite surprised. Very well, actually. Actually, I don't dislike it, but it's something that I'd have to go to it. I think if someone bought me another one,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't turn it away.
You wouldn't.
I
Oh,
wouldn't
that's a
turn
good sign, isn't it? Is this something you would have when you was a small boy playing about in the woods? If someone brought a can of it down.
Yeah, quite right.
Yeah.
That's quite right. Around the campfire.
Around the campfire. Well, one of the other ones might be around the campfire.
Well, that's what I'm worried about.
This one might be during your summer holidays when you're out in the woods and no one sees you for weeks on end.
No.
You know, back in the old days when it was all orchards, Dad.
Well, when orchards was orchards.
Come on then. So taste wise, what score are you going to give
Well,
it?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
I've gone for an 8. I know it's a 7.4. I actually quite like the bitter taste, and it is what I kind of expected.
Well, I must admit, it's a beer that I've never had before. So, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't
So
discard.
here's the big one then, Danger. So you said if you were given another one, you wouldn't chuck it away. You wouldn't go no.
No,
So
I did say that.
That's got to be at least a 5, surely.
Well, I would see the danger there at 7.4. I would see the danger about 8.
An 8. So Danger for me would be, I think I could drink a fair few of these. I think if someone got me a pint, I could have another one and another one. And the fact that it's a 7.4, my legs would stop working probably after a couple of pints, but my arm would still work. I'd have to get you to go and get me some, Dad. That'd be what it is.
Oh, right. Yeah, you reckon?
So I've got a 9 for that. No, do you know what? No, 9. I'm going to give it a 9.
You give it a 9.
I've given it a 9. So I quite like that. That's nice.
Yeah, well.
So now comes your maths. I know you've retired for quite a while now. No calculators allowed.
Go on.
So you add up your score divided by 4.
Oh, right.
So mine's quite easy. 3 8s and a 9. I'm going to round it down. It's hotter than the sun from ABC for me. Gets an 8 out of 10 overall. I quite like that.
It comes out as, because you don't want any points in it, do you? No,
you can do halves, quarters, 3/4.
Oh, can you?
Yep, you're allowed on the average.
Right. Well, I'll go 7.1.
7. So what? You're going to round that down to 7?
Yeah, I'm going round down at 7.
7. Well, I'm a bit stunned by that, Dad. I thought you might have liked the hazy beer, but perhaps the strength was too much first time out. Possibly.
Yeah, like I said, I'd drink it because it's something new I've never had before. So, you know, you're in a group and that said, would you like another one? And I would say yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that to you. I would say,
Yeah.
I'd like another one and you can come and buy it for
Oh,
us.
would you? Oh,
Yeah,
right.
of course, that's how it works, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah.
Nice. So there you go. That's the first one. How much of it have you drunk?
Not a lot. I'm keeping it.
Keep
I
it
don't
for
want to
later.
taste the others first.
Keep it for later when you're in front of the TV.